From what I understand, they started discussing a new theater in 1999, but actual plans came to be in the early 2000s. Groundbreaking was 2006 and was at a deadline based upon Cora May Stone leaving $2.3 million to build a new theater. Subsequently, the project was started so that money would be available, and it's taken close to 7 years to see the structure we're now standing in complete and ready to function as a performing arts center. The main hall is finished, so the actors can do the main stage shows. We will have a second, smaller theater, which will be completed within the next 2 to 3 months, as will the Kiwanis wing upstairs. So the Kiwanis will now use this also as their permanent home in Bradenton. What we're going to do is branch out into more types of recitals, more different types of performances. We will likely, in some capacity, partner with the Sarasota Film Festival. We will be having more dance recitals, more concerts, more music, more serious, well, serious maybe not the correct word, but more plays that are not necessarily musicals, because we now have a second venue coming into play. We will be able to accommodate traveling shows. If a touring company is passing through and wanted to spend a day or 2 or 3 performing here before moving on to a different venue, that opportunity now becomes available.
Oh, the completion of the brand new Manatee Performing Arts Center. It's been a long time since August 2006 when we broke ground right here. It seems like a dream, and now our dream has come true. We have a brand new theater capable of housing any big musical that we choose to do now. We don't have to be so picky in what we choose. Everyone will be able to get in. Plus, we have that brand new studio theater that we'll start using in August, where we can stage smaller shows and dramas and cabarets. So this is truly going to be a multiple purpose building. Kiwanis will be having their Tuesday meetings here come summer, and their space upstairs will be available for rental, as will the lobby, the theater, the studio theater.
Hi, my name is Rick Kirby, and I'm the producing artistic director for the Manatee Players. My word is wow, because the second you walk in the door with a beautiful chandelier here, courtesy of Sarasota Opera, from the movie Gone with the Wind to this beautiful lobby that we're standing in now that can hold 200 people in a sit-down dinner, to walking into that gorgeous theater, state-of-the-art, 44 line sets, a pit that can hold 40 people, 400 people in those seats. It's exciting to finally have this place open and running. It's not only big for Manatee Players, it's big for this whole community, and I have an incredibly talented cast, and our crew has worked so hard, so we're ready to show it off.
Hi, this is my wife Sarah, and I'm Steve Baird. We live in Manatee County, and we're very proud to have the opening of the new Manatee Performing Arts Center. It recognizes the great skill of Rick Kirby and his crew of superb actors giving us Broadway level performances, and the show here, the new building, will allow the theater to continue. There's a lot of people that worked hard to make it happen. The builder, particularly Janine Witham, who is the executive director, who juggled many balls to make it happen.
What this project means to me, it's overwhelming, a sense of pride. I think we have the best donors. We live in a community that embraces not just the arts, but visionaries. I have been mentored by some of the best business leaders. I couldn't be more grateful for those people who have been with us all 7 years, and how they have reached into their pockets time after time to really make sure that we opened on time. This building, it's a mecca within itself. It is going to provide us an opportunity to bring all kinds of entertainment. You're going to be able to enjoy opera, ballet, the greatest musical theater we can produce. You're going to see some new, innovative arts. We're going to be able to really provide even space for weddings and receptions. This is going to be a place that each and every one can enjoy at one moment or another for many opportunities.
Our next show after Miss Saigon closes is the hit musical Fiddler on the Roof. It opens on May 2nd. And after that, we have our summer camps. The younger kids are doing Disney's Cinderella, and the older kids are doing the hit musical Ragtime.
I've been performing here since I was about 7 years old. So for the past almost 10 years, I've grown up in the old Riverfront Theater. So being in this new one is an awesome experience. I'm very nervous. Also, of course, I'm thrilled, but it should be a really fun experience for everyone. I hope the audience really enjoys it. I'm really looking forward to doing more shows like this because Saigon is such a huge show. Not many community theaters get to do it. It's really almost like a Broadway scale, almost touring scale company sort of show. So I'm really looking forward to doing more shows like this, like maybe doing like Les Mis in the future, or I know they're doing Shrek next year and Young Frankenstein, which are huge tech shows, which will be great to do in this space. We never would have been able to do it in the small theater by the riverfront side.
Hi, I'm Janet Isham, the Executive Director, Realize Bradenton, and I can't tell you how excited I am to be here at the grand opening of the Manatee County Performing Arts Center. This center will be a national and regional draw to downtown Bradenton. It is truly the crown jewel in the new Riverwalk, and it really symbolizes how downtown Bradenton thinks big and works together.
Everything that we have done really has been an economic development tool. Everything from Realize Bradenton to the Riverwalk to the Pink Hotel to McKechnie and now here. Because when people come and visit us and want to relocate a company, the first thing that they say is, what is the status of arts and culture in your community? We have a lot of things we now point to.
We're here almost 24 years now in Bradenton, and the Riverfront Theater, which is down the street, the previous home of the Manatee Players, was utilized for 60 years. We now have, a seating capacity of over 360 seats versus 238. So we can accommodate larger groups of people. So we can certainly have more people see our shows. That's one starting point. We also now have flexibility with the current setup in the theater to actually run more than one production simultaneously. So if somebody wanted to get on our stage during a main stage show, we can actually now accommodate that. I see more people coming to downtown Bradenton. Bradenton downtown is developing very nicely now. The Riverwalk opened not too long ago. They're renovating the hotel. There's a lot more activity going on, so I think the downtown is now becoming a better destination, which in general should really help the economy. You have more people downtown going out to eat, spending money, doing things, bringing friends and family. Some more activity gets you more activity.
I hope that we become an arts anchor. We're so lucky that we have so many arts facilities and different organizations in our area already, but Bradenton needs to shine. We've kind of been the background a little bit. It's our turn, so I'm so happy that we're welcoming other arts organizations in here. It's a building for an entire community. It's not just about the Manatee Players, and we're ready to invite you in.
This is going to, through the attention the building will be getting, attract more and more artists to our area, which Village of the Arts already is a very big draw to our area. This will enhance that. This will enhance the commercial traffic downtown. The restaurants are looking forward to the building opening because they know that more and more people will be visiting downtown Bradenton once we get open. And now that for tonight, we're open.
Well, I feel that the Manatee Performing Arts Center is kind of the gem of revitalizing downtown Bradenton and Manatee County with such a good quality arts company in the Manatee Players, but the opportunities it has to expand into regular plays or ballet or possibly movies, you name it. Just a very great community center, which up to this point has been lacking. It will revitalize the waterfront along with the river walk, the reviving businesses. It's just a gem of a property, probably the gem of the west coast of Florida.
Well, we've got some other plans that we can't quite tell you about yet, but there are some serious things in the works. We know today, for example, it was announced in the Herald Tribune that a very nice restaurant located in Sarasota, Derrick's, is moving up to Bradenton into Manatee County and on Manatee Avenue. So there are some other restaurateurs we've been talking to. There's some hotel people we've been talking to. So we think the future is pretty bright.
Well, the two main people that we have to thank have left us. And that's Cora Mae Stone, whose initial bequest brought the building into fruition. And the other is Ray French, who was a big contributor of the theater for a long time. But who really got the ball rolling right now is Steve Bayard and his wife Sarah. And they will be here tonight. And we also need to thank the City of Bradenton and the Manatee County Commissioners, who have been absolutely bending over backwards to make sure that we had all of our permits in line and got everything that we needed just as quickly as we possibly could get it.
Cora Mae Stone has passed a good number of years, but she really started the ball rolling with a very big donation to start with. Since that time, the Kiwanis local chapter has stepped up and partnered with us, and we also have Steve and Sarah Bayard, who are just people in the community who saw what we were doing, came forward, extremely generous, challenged many times over for people donating. Whatever they donate, they would match at least one to one, sometimes 2 to 1. And I think that was really the final push that really got these doors open, and I'm very appreciative for these people's efforts.
I would have to just say Cora Mae Stone, it's all her fault, I will say, because if she didn't have the vision and the drive to make us start this project, it was a little ahead of the curve than we would have preferred it to be, but she had the vision, and we've had a lot of people, 1,000 donors, over 1,000, who have jumped in and had the commitment to open this building on time, and we're here.
Well, of course, I'd like to thank Rick Kirby, our director, for just, casting everybody. We have such an amazing cast. Kristen Ribble, our stage manager, she's just like the brains of the whole, set and all of the technical parts of it, bringing everything, to be one for today, Our musical director, Aaron Cassette, for making us sound gorgeous, of course. It's all thanks to him. And the entire cast and crew works so hard backstage, especially the crew. They never get to take a bow, where really they're the entire, they're the ones doing all the hands-on stuff for the operation. So really all the thanks has to go to them, too.
I want to thank everybody in our community. It's shown in the past through the Patterson challenges, 36-hour challenges, that the Manatee Players has probably the widest support of any nonprofit in Bradenton, Sarasota. I want to give thanks to everybody who chipped in to help make it happen.
Well, this is the way we do everything in Bradenton. It is a community effort, and that's the thing that I'm so proud about Bradenton is everyone helps each other, and we're all lifting this boat. Janine Witham did a fabulous job here. Carl Callahan, my chief of staff, did a great job. The two of them together. Anthony Pizzo, who headed up the board. Boy, Ron Allen and all his crew and all the work that they did, it's just, every place we look, somebody had a hand in this. So this is a team effort. Nobody gets all the credit.